In life, we go along our way, and every once in a while, something that we thought could not happen does happen. The unexpected, something that you can't believe would happen. I'd like to tell you a story of what happened to me in a parking lot on November 12th of this year. If you want to hear it, I'd like you to hit like. If you wanted to subscribe to my videos, I'd like you to hit the subscribe button. Let me start by explaining what happened. I went with my wife to an area that is a parking lot which houses a strip mall, a bunch of stores. And we went to Publix and things like that. There's dollar stores and all different dry cleaners and so on. My wife had a problem with, exchanging something. So we got out of the car. We went to the store, and I usually take I just do it this way. It's been my way for a number of years. I take my phone, I take my keys, I take my wallet, which is a small little wallet, and my sunglasses I usually wear. Close the door, off we went. We went into the store. Nina and I are waiting. And as I'm waiting, I don't know what came over me, but I said, I'm looking, and I don't have my wallet. My wallet, which contains, all my insurance, my driver's license, credit card, you know what it is, all your personal information. So I didn't think too much of it. I said I probably left it in the car, which is kind of highly unusual that I would leave my credit cards in the car. If I was desperate, maybe I was lazy, I'd leave my phone, but not my credit cards. But anyway, all of a sudden, about 5 minutes later, a phone rings. My phone. 561 area. I don't know about you guys, but I don't pick up all my phone calls. So I didn't. Immediately after my not picking it up, within 10 seconds, it rang again. Same number. I didn't pick it up. My wife had gotten done with the business. We were making our way back to the vehicle, which was no more than a couple hundred feet from the building where we were. Got her in the car. I looked in the well area where I usually keep the cards and stuff. Wasn't there. Well, you can believe I went into panic mode. I said, oh my God, I've got to now cancel cards, blah, 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 the whole routine. With that, no more than 10, 15 seconds in the car, if that, phone rings again. Same number. This time, I said, screw it. I picked it up. Sir, I said, yes, I've got your wallet. I went, what? He said, I have your wallet. I found it in the parking lot. And I don't know where you're located, but you can't be too far. I'm in front of the Dollar General Store, the dollar store. Think about that, the dollar store. Well, I saw him on the phone. And I backed up my vehicle and I went to him. And sure enough, he had it. Gave it to me. I gave him a few bucks, and then I realized after I should give him a call to thank him, really thank him for doing something like that. But I did notice that my cards were rifled. In other words, they were not in the order I had usually kept them. And I said, gee, I wonder if he took out any cards. Well, I checked all my cards and they all were there. Where I'm going with this story is I'm trying to figure out. He went through all the time. I know that he got my driver's license. I know there was an address. I know there was a birth and so on. And I guess he got my telephone number because nothing was on there with a telephone number on any of the information, although there was the address and so on. He called my phone. I tried calling him back when I got home. His number was not to be retrieved. I looked into the recent calls, figuring last call. And he was probably the last call that I got before I got home. Nothing. I hit recent again. No recent calls. I looked at my wife. I said, whoa. That is a strange coincidence. Think about where I'm going or where I've gone with this story. I dropped my wallet in a very large parking lot, which houses, I don't know, could house a couple hundred cars, big strip mall. Never moved my truck, went to the building. As I'm leaving the building and getting back into my car, the phone rings. The person has the wallet. I truly did drop the wallet. How could he have it? He didn't steal it. He wasn't near me. I saw his face, a man in his 40s. I looked at my wife and I said, my God, when we talk about people in this world that are fighting and shooting and knifing and doing all kinds of heinous crimes to one another, here is a guy that stands out, truly stands out. An up and up guy. But of course you have your doubts. He's up and up, but there's got to be something. But then I go to myself. As I age, I believe in various things. Probably the Lord gave me a divine intervention. I know that sounds maybe weird to a lot of people out there, but he put that guy in my path. I keep thinking it over and over with my wife. I went to the store, evidently lost my wallet on the way. The man made the called a third time while I was in my vehicle, and I knew at that time I had not had my cards. Looked over and he said, I'm in front of the store on the phone, the dollar store. I went over and retrieved my wallet. I'm asking you something out there as my audience. What would be the chance of that happening to you if you had lost it? You probably think about canceling everything. You probably think about maybe the person will put it into a mailbox, police station, take the cards. I don't know, you think of all kinds of things. None of that happened. Why me? It was supposed to be. I believe it was a sign. No, yeah, a sign probably that I should be more careful with the things that I carry. I'll agree to that, number one. But a sign that there are good people in this world. They may be far, they may be few in between, but they really, sincerely are. I never got the gentleman's name. I figured I would call him back after the shock wore off. I gave him, $40 or so, and took off, and he didn't even want it. And then my wife said to me, "You should give him a call." And I really thought about it. I said, "Yeah, I should." And I was not able to. Call my son, a genius in computers. He said, "Dad, I don't know what to tell you. It's not in the cloud. And if you picked up the call, which you did on a third time, that should have said that there was a recent call, which would be you and that person, and that should be in your recents." And it wasn't. I'm going to leave you with this. Do you believe in miracles? I do. I do. Are we open to them? I don't know. I know I am. When they come, I'm as surprised, but not as surprised as maybe the majority of people. There are people out there, as I say, far and few, that are very, very, very good, upstanding people. They do the right thing. I don't know what I would have done and what I would have gone through to retrieve, to get, to cancel, to find, to start over, and never moved anything, never moved my vehicle. Went to the store and got in my vehicle and talked to the man and just drove over to him and retrieved my wallet. Divine intervention. You may not believe it. You don't have to. I do. It's a sign. Things are going to get better. He's there. He's watching. He's taking care of. For those of you who like this video, I'd like you to hit the like button. For those of you who'd like to subscribe to my videos, I'd like you to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. There's a lot of videos, all different types, all real, all honest about life. Thank you very much for listening.